Hello and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns. I'm Shadow Coast and welcome to the channel. We are continuing our journey through our epic adventure. Let's see.
Hang on. Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience.
Like we're going to do some research and start upgrading the forge.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Alright. What do you say? Let's talk to him.
We desperately need to get into this crate.
Nope, that's gamma coil analysis. We'll talk to...
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better off in our hands.
Alright, we're gonna give good old Charlie a little love for good luck.
If
And here
Hydra
we
is
go.
now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course.
Oh, we're gonna do something really quickly.
To research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
We're gonna go with the
I
light
hope
build.
the two of you create something
Assuming
powerful.
the light build
I want to stop Lilith
is
quickly
good.
and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil, Hunter. You have my undivided
Studying
attention.
artifacts unlocks more powerful
In this
research
reality,
projects at the
anyway.
forge to generate significant resources for use in ability upgrades and crafting. Alright, here we go. Let's study the artifacts.
By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Prophia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within. To be fair, it does
Eternity
look
Dagger, we have a
interesting,
bunch
at
of different
least.
emphases, and Knife Common Artifact. See how those work. Research projects take 1 day to complete but grant powerful rewards like room upgrades, combat items, and hero outfits. Okay. Requirements not met. So Forge, Chromatic, Foundry, increase ability options and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. That's good.
You know, I really could do just as well
We're
without
gonna go with.
loitering back there.
Well, what's this one?
How else am I going to
Item
steal
bench.
your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
So we're gonna do war games first, because then we'll get more cards upgrade, and then we're gonna do the other one after the next day. Let's do gamma coil analysis.
How's it going, boss?
So even though we would be getting more if we waited a day, I really want to get an upgrade. For our
Got some
next
upgrades
mission.
for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Interesting. We're gonna go with that to upgrade.
Hey, Hunter.
Carol.
Got a sec to spare?
What's this? Gloss. Hey, Ruby.
You've been here more in the past few days than I
Or
have
Robbie.
since ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
I look forward to it. We're gonna pick
It
the
would be my honor
light
to
side,
spar with the spirit
if that's
of
right.
vengeance.
At least for this playthrough.
Wow,
We might do
he's
another
real
one.
excited. Never
We'll
thought
see
he'd
if we
get
can
bouncy,
take
but
on heroic
here we
and
are.
harder difficulty levels.
Okay, let's do this.
Right
I'll
now
get
we're
Blake
stuck
to
on
set
normal.
things up. Won't take a
He's
minute.
got a green and
I will head to the yard.
brown eye.
When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Moon Midnight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. The card represents deception, but also creativity and unconsciousness. Tarot cards. 1 out of 22 tarot found. Good to know.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider. Spirits of vengeance train
Alright, let's do daily sparring. Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards. Did it tell us? Combat bonus for Ghost Rider.
Maybe you should be the spirit.
Sparring. Nice. 2 out of 5 XP for training. That's always nice. Common combat bonus. Start mission with +2 moves. That sounds very promising.
No pain, no gain.
Alright, Captain Marvel. First on KO, draw a card. That's nice. 40 heroic essence,
Hunter,
so we're
report to the
using
war
our
room.
essence.
We've got a mission.
Inventory. Resources. Reagents. Collections. Gifts. Quest items. Alright, hold on.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
She's something else.
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing.
Blade, you developing a crush?
Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
Alright, like,
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
alright. +1 light balance points. Guess Blade has a crush on Carol.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Alright, let's go find her.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was hoping to see today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
Gotcha.
And I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Let's see if Nico knows.
Nico, do you know where Magic
is?
We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
Alright, good to know.
Good girl, Charlie.
I think Charlie's maxed out at 3 maybe, I don't know. Friendship.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
Alright, we're gonna try to...
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
Gonna
No
keep
good
building
ever
light
comes
points
from
as
a book
quickly
like
as
that.
possible.
Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda.
Minus
She was
1
also
friendship.
afraid of her power. I can almost hear her scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse. And so have you. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Stay positive.
You will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Thank you. Let's just take a look at our hero. 7 out of 200 for the current balance. We're so far, I think, solely picking the lighter white side, which may or may not be good. I'm assuming it's good. We shall find out.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Alright, let's take on our next mission finally. There's a lot of in-between stuff. Stop Hydra helicopter. Should be stop the Hydra helicopter, that's okay, so... Alright, combat bonus. Ghost Rider and a combat bonus from starting with Hunter. So we're gonna bring him, I think he gets 2 extra moves, which is pretty good. Plus 2 moves. So is that like moving around the map movement, or is it like 2 ability cards?
I did the math.
If it's 2 ability cards to use, that'd be sick, especially if they're quick. Nice timing.
We're sending
Wild
you straight
cliffs.
to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gap.
Alright. Stop the helicopter. Take out the baddies. Got it. Here's the helicopter. Disable the Hydra helicopter before it can depart. Target the helicopter with attacks. Disable it before time runs out.
Hydra, Immortalis!
Alright, well. Certain enemies will drop powerful cards.
Looks like Captain
Fleet
Marvel
footed,
was right on the...
so
Heroes.
the target is an object apply infinite and vulnerable.
Satiate your appetite for destruction.
Delay the helicopter.
You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just
Force will
lovely.
take.
Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
You have been judged.
Nice.
So
We need
that's
quick.
how that works.
We do have some quick.
None will be spared.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We're just generating some heroism.
This is all coming back to me.
Can't use that. Oh.
Accept your fate.
I think we should get lifesteal. Yeah.
Now that was something.
When Ghost Rider's KOs a number of enemies and fills his soul meter, he will draw a copy of Drained Souls. Increase friendship with Ghost Rider to improve this passive. Ooh. 3 gonna end turn
We have the
and
upper
wait.
hand. For victory. That would stop me.
I just don't know when to quit.
We need a.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor so narrowly
We're
escaped.
gonna go ahead and
Now,
delay the helicopter.
only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. And I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Well, that guy went to with hero persona.
Vengeance is
We need to build our. Alright, when we knock an enemy back in a drop, they have a chance to be instantly KO'd.
By her command.
Alright, we need to.
I'll handle it.
Reinforcements on approach.
We need to generate some heroism. We've been using a lot.
What are we waiting for?
The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
Is that all?
16.
Some for the rest of us.
Oh no, did we use... We should have applied vulnerable first. Can we just do a regular attack?
For Hydra.
Nope. I clicked the wrong button. So I had been using a controller a little bit, and X is kind of... Well, long story short, I screwed up. I should have clicked R, not X, to discard some cards.
Dare to stand against ye fearsome gods! All is possible with Hydra!
I think I can punch
Need
through a
more
moon
heroism. Alright, let's pick Ghost Rider. Come here. 51. Oh no, what are you? Please hit the 76.
Not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Alright, defeat the
You've
remaining
grounded the
enemies.
helicopter. Excellent.
Woo!
Now you'll need to clean up the rest of Hydra's forces.
We don't have any cards, but that's okay.
Taking the shot.
It was vulnerable, so it took more damage. That's why we did more than 51, I think.
The stench
Alright.
of their sins fills the air.
Let's go binary. Nice.
Hail that.
42. He has 60. We're
Light
gonna
is on
heal
our
ourselves.
side. The advantage is mine.
Hold on.
It's about
Knock him back into this thing.
Let's take that back. I suppose
Almost took him out.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
So we
Tracking movement.
are binaries, so I wonder if we get what? There we go.
Here we go.
So it's important, we want to finish them off as
Well
quickly as
done.
possible,
Seems like that's
because
the
that
last of
impacts
them.
our rating.
Last.
So the length of time it takes for us to complete an
There are
encounter
more heads to the
impacts how
Hydra
many
than you will ever
stars we get.
comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Alright, we'll take the win. Take the
Well
W.
done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
Wonder who that was. Some super villain? Didn't look like Venom. Looked like it had a fur coat. Alright, only 2 stars, not 3. The Hunter. Alright, tutorial hero levels. Mission rewards are tied to hero level, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will automatically level up so they don't fall behind. At higher difficulty levels, all heroes level up faster, granting access to higher rarity rewards sooner. So speaking of which, let me see. Oh, we are locked. We're locked for now, but we're going to increase that. Speaking of options. Alright. Yeah, everything's maxed out. Good. Let's talk to Magic.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
Alright, we're going.
You were trying to figure out
build.
how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo. But I cannot quite put my finger on it.
No, Lilith's getting into
All
limbo.
I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Alright.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not
Alright.
need to add
I'm
to
not
that.
going to win with her.
Best
tell
not
already.
say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
Okay, we're at 0. I don't know if we can go negative. Can we go negative? Potential level 0 out of 15. Okay, I don't think we can go negative, so I'm not gonna worry about ticking her off. Whoa. Just get transported. Join a hangout. Alright. Hangouts. If viewers are available to hang out with the hunter in the common room, engage in the hangout to grow hunter's friendship. Alright. Where's the room?
Hunter. Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on.
Hold on. 7 out of 15, 6 out of 15. 7 out of 15. So we're gonna Captain Marvel.
Worst part about that Hydra job? Manhattan traffic.
I don't know. What do we think she likes the best? Oh, Nico,
Hey, for someone they just
we
dug
can't,
up,
we
you look
can't hang
pretty
out with
fresh.
her. Watching a movie.
Technically, it's Roberto. But you can call me Robbie. Everybody else.
We stole their thunder.
Alright, Alright, we'll lounge by the pool. That was not my intent.
What's Robbie's deal? I can't figure him out. Don't get me wrong, I like him. But then he turns into a burning psycho when we're on mission.
I'm gonna joke.
Funny, he said the same thing about you.
Really?
No, I am kidding. But he has a similar sense of humor.
We both laugh at your dumb jokes.
Did I not just say that?
It's good we have that in common. We're doing
T-shirt,
this again.
best in show,
Make
epic
plans.
Abby outfit. Alright. Like the activity +5. That's good to know. So maybe she does like the pool. Conversation +2. Open the library door. Alright, well before we do that, let's just check this out. Not room customization. Doing regular customization. Shadowhound Sanctuary. That is cool. I like our current look. Where's this library? We'll open the library and then we're going to call this an episode. What do we do here? Oh, snap.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet, but I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
Well, that was intense.
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time.
She's hiding
Sending
from her. I'm
Wanda
a little
away,
suspicious.
Sealing the library, that elaborate memorial
She's
she
got those
conjured up.
greenish eyes,
She
similar
didn't
to
waste
Lilith.
any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Alright, read Wanda's journal. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Good old Charlie. Well, we are going to call this an episode. If you want to watch more of this playthrough, please be sure to drop a thumbs up and comment. Just seeing, is that a Kindle it looks like? Data journal page. Caretaker journal. My appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I have not known for centuries. I want her by my side and I wish for her to join me for what we will be facing in the coming years. But I admit that it may be selfish for me to share these risks. I find myself in the very position I once criticized and judged Lilith for, and it brings me shame. As blood descendants, we were not meant to bring children into this world or love another as she did, as I love Agatha. Was I wrong to judge Lilith so harshly, or am I wrong now? It is hard to face. I have found myself wanting to be with Agatha just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child. To have a family, to love and be loved by another. Interesting. I wonder if there's a mystery underlying Lilith and why she turned to evil. What about this? Mythica zoologica, the wild hunt. Though the occurrence of the phenomena is widely overreported, there are still well-documented cases of the wild hunt occurring in modern times. If one wishes to hear the hounds of Aln as they course overhead, areas of historic suffering are always an excellent place to start. And as to look upon them is to look upon death itself. Best to wait until a Selenia illumination is at its lowest point. A wild hunt, interesting. And we have arcane keys available, none. Floss, credits, heroic essence. Alright, well that is it for now. Oh,
that is something.
Interesting. Painting. Oh. The ancestor Chester Harding, 1827. The Blood Dynasty has stood watch for eons with each generation. Our blades have run red with the blood of the fallen as we seek to bring about order. Only the 9 lords of the Ither Dark stand to challenge the will of the Blood family, and they will never relent. Alright, interesting. Lots to read here. We're not going to go through all of it because we are going to call this an episode. As always, if you want to see more, please drop a thumbs up and comment. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in future videos. Shadow Coast out.